Hello, Bishop Walsh here, Wednesday, June 5th, coming to you from Gaylord, the big Knights of Columbus Hall that is here on a beautiful morning with the sunrise in the east behind me. A lot of activities take place here, and very active Knights of Columbus here as they are throughout the state. So a little shout out to the KFC. Number of things going on. You know, I was looking at the recent Faith magazine, which is always wonderful, and I get a lot of great feedback of people who say they enjoy reading that from cover to cover. And we thank our communications team for always making sure that's a really great way to evangelize and tell local stories and keep people connected. But I was looking at the kind of summary of activities of the church throughout the year as part of our accountability and report about CSA funding and all of that. And I was noticing that my schedule had, I think, close to 350 meetings that I host. That was kind of throughout the year. And that's not to say that there are more meetings that I don't host and I go to. So my life is full of meetings. And as I've heard other priests say, I hope maybe when we get to heaven someday, we'll know we're there because there are no more meetings. We'll just be able to enjoy being. So, but they are all purposeful and meaningful, and I do appreciate all of the efforts that we do when we do have meetings with our directors, with anything that has to do with the life of the diocese, because it usually does have, the good outcomes. So grateful for all who participate in these meetings. So just to mention a number of them today, we have our Michigan Catholic Conference meeting, which I'm going to be doing by Zoom. I'm not able to make it down to Lansing today, but we'll join that meeting by Zoom. And other directors meetings, again, as typical during the first week of the month, and opportunity to sit down 45 minutes or so with each of our directors to do planning and to review and all that important matters of what's going on in their world. And today I also have a 5 p.m. Mass. I have visitors who are joining me from the Poconos. Had a nice dinner with them last night, and they're staying around and going to have Mass at the Cathedral at 5 p.m. today. And always love celebrating Mass at our Cathedral. I'm during the week, again, just a bunch of other meetings, and looking forward to seeing Bishop Zielinski. He's in town for a family wedding. He's the Bishop of New Ulm, Minnesota, native of the Diocese of Gaylord. On Saturday, I'll be at Mass with the Carmelite Sisters at the Carmelite Monastery in Traverse City. Looking forward to seeing them, having an opportunity to be with them and to pray with them. They often are very much behind the scenes, praying for us in the Diocese of Gaylord, and grateful for their witness and their fidelity to prayer. Also on Saturday, how they have different fundraisers, and sometimes a dinner with somebody is included in an auction item. Well, I'm one of those. And Saturday we're fulfilling one of those dinners from St. Mary's Lake Leelanau, and I'm looking forward to having a nice dinner in Traverse City area on Saturday night with those who were so generous in having that auction item and supporting the school. And then on Sundays, our big event, the Going to Bat for Vocations. So you heard me mention that last week, and I want to encourage anyone to come out to the ballpark in Traverse City to Cherry. I forget what the name of it, but it's where the Pit Spitters play their games. It's going to be a wonderful afternoon at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Way to support Vocations. We'll have our seminarians there, various members of the clergy, and we're playing men and women, young men and women from our Catholic schools, game of softball. So I hope there's a mercy rule, but it's going to be fun. And another nice important thing that we're going to do is devotion to the Sacred Heart. Before we start the game, we're going to have it on the 350th anniversary of that revelation to St. Margaret Mary Alacoque, that Sacred Heart devotion. That would be appropriate for us to have a way that we celebrate that. So there'll be a little devotional before the game, and remember, the concessions are open. They're going to have activities between innings and the Jumbotron and our uniforms, and kind of a wonderful effort to support Vocations. So come on out to the ballpark on Sunday at 3 p.m. On Monday, again, a continuation of directors meetings, a review board meeting, And on Tuesdays, all directors get together, and then I'm going to be off to Louisville for the annual meeting of the USCCB. So they rotate San Diego, Orlando, and then Louisville. This would be my first time going to the Louisville one, and looking forward to being with my brother bishops. So on a beautiful sunrise morning here in Gaylord, I wish everyone the best, and thank you for your prayers. Our prayers are for everyone in our diocese and whoever is watching this to be faithful and ask God for his many beautiful blessings. Thank you for checking in, and God bless.